We're back.
On chairs.
It is July 20th.
It is.
Our last podcast was
2015.
20 years ago.
Yeah. It's actually when Odysseus left. And Odysseus just came back.
10 years.
Yeah.
Right?
20.
20.
Yeah. 10-year war, 10-year journey.
It's fair. 5 and 5.
Yeah. 5.
Nice. It is the middle of, the summer.
The summer.
Peak sports season.
Yes. We're heading into a lull now.
Yeah. Well,
the W.
Patriots.
True. All the way back.
And the Sox.
I saw the Patriots headline today.
Sox
And I was
are back.
Like, my senses.
Yeah, they're starting to roll in, and I'm just like...
You see Drake at
can't do it.
that camp with the kids?
Yeah, I heard he threw a pick 6.
Yes, but he also threw one that kid made like one of the greatest catches I've ever seen.
Really?
Well, let's get that.
So it's so awesome.
Yeah, like Odell Beckham.
That was actually just Efton Chisholm.
Probably
wasn't a kid.
It could have been.
Yeah.
It could have been. It was Julian Edelman.
All right, what do we got? We got
so many
some
things.
film stuff going on.
A lot of
Basically
film stuff.
A film podcast now.
Yes, a lot of film stuff.
Jaylen Brown was traded.
Stuff. Yes.
Spain won the World Cup.
So many things.
What else has happened?
I think those are the big ones. LeBron,
The Red Sox are back.
The Red Sox are so back. Which
LeBron is signing with not the Celtics.
Not the Celtics, which is
he said in a report it says dead last.
All right.
Good.
All right.
Good. Get out of here.
Stay on that side.
Yeah. So
whatever, it doesn't hurt my feelings at all. We have that. JB, Red Sox are back. Bruins, they could have gotten relegated from the league. I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I would have no idea.
Ivan. That was our big signing.
Ivan.
Marquee signing. Yes, 3 of the same name.
Really?
Yes.
Wait, actually?
Yes.
His name's Ivan.
Ivan. Yes.
No, that's his first, middle, and last name.
Correct.
Actually?
Yes.
Ivan.
Give him a Google. It's like a 4th letter.
Ivan.
I honestly don't really know. I think he's decent. Fine.
Ivan.
There he is.
I got a new favorite.
Yeah. So we got a guy.
Ivan.
Yep. Marquee signing. How was his numbers last year? Is that 12 goals maybe?
I clicked off it so fast.
Yeah.
Was he on the... Looked like an Avalanche jersey?
And that sounds right.
Okay.
Yeah. So
nice.
But yeah, so a lot
How have
going
you
on.
been?
I've been good. Good. It's been lovely weather lately.
Dude, beautiful. I was at the beach today.
So nice. Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Which beach?
Plymouth.
Nice.
Worked, went right to
Plymouth
the beach.
is lovely this time of year.
Had some fried clams.
We have a fox in my
Got a
backyard.
little pina colada.
No big deal. Come
Yeah.
on now.
Come on now.
No big deal.
That's how we do.
We have a fox in my yard, and he loves my yard.
He's been here for a while.
And for a while, and I think this is not the same fox. I think there's a family, because this fox has been noticeably smaller in recent days.
Keeps getting smaller.
Yes, there's a
Reverse
lot
Benjamin Button.
Yes, and
Or
this one,
normal
there's
Benjamin.
one that's a little, darker.
Well, we got no problem with that.
None at all. But it's different looking. And then there's one today that's very bright orange and littler. And
Was
his
it maybe the
tail
sun
is
was out?
too bushy? No, this guy was noticeably smaller.
Okay.
I think so. I think there's a bunch. He came over today and just sat in front of me and just looked at me. My dog had no idea it was in that time. Just sat and looked at me. I was
Really?
like, hello.
How far away? 10 feet?
No. It doesn't get that close. It was like the patio. It's where the pool is basically.
Yeah.
So 100 yards or something. 1,000 yards.
You think that's 100 yards?
No.
That's maybe 30 yards.
Yeah. 100 yards.
Yeah.
Full football field. So yeah, a lot going on. We'll talk about some of it. And some of
Probably.
it. Yeah, some of it we won't. Where do you want to begin? Anywhere fun?
Should we start JB? I don't know.
Sure, do that. We can go
Topical stuff?
chronologically.
We can go chronologically.
Yeah, chronologically, JB.
Jaylen Brown is a 76er.
Yes.
And your feelings are...
My feelings are how I would say they are melancholy. I would say those are my feelings.
A word I know.
Yeah. It's just sad.
Yeah.
That's melancholy. Just sad.
Why didn't you say sad?
Because melancholy's more
Are you trying to one-up me?
spread out.
Yeah.
No, it's slightly different. It's more just spread out.
More sad?
Sad spread out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a great way to explain it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. It's gray. I'm feeling gray about Jaylen Brown.
So sad.
Yes. How are you feeling?
Melancholy. So.
Cool.
Honestly, I don't want to forget what JB brought to the city, but I'm ready to turn a page.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
As much as it pains me to say,
that's the thing. It was painful.
Yeah. But we ran that experiment a lot.
We did.
Yeah.
You can't say we didn't give it a try.
We gave it a try.
I think.
We gave it a try.
Yeah.
It's tough to have whatever the number was, 70% of your money held up in 2 players.
Can't do it.
You know?
Especially now.
Can't do it.
Great time to have that happen.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Yeah. If you want my take, I've been saying this to all my friends, so if you're any of my friends, you've heard this before. Which, by the way, all the listeners are my friends.
Of course.
I just want to start with that.
Yes. Yes.
But I think what happened was, new ownership came in a year ago, like the beginning of last season, and they don't just come in and then you trade one of the best players. Like, they must have known that was the plan, like, to get under the cap or whatever the number was. I wasn't too locked in, but, like, clearly the owner came in and the new ownership came in. They were like, we got to trade one of these guys because we can't pay for all this nonsense. Now people are going to say Paul George, blah, blah, blah. But couldn't pay for all this nonsense, so they tried to flip him for Giannis. That fell through because you didn't want to get rid of your young guys. So then Jaylen Brown's starting to chatter, like the league's starting to chatter, you got to trade him. JB's kind of getting a little weird on the Twitch streams or whatever he does.
Yeah.
And then they're like, all right, we got to trade him. There's only so many offers on the board because who can trade for a max contract? Yeah. So few people.
Yeah.
So I think the 76ers threw out Paul George and a couple picks, and we were like, we got to do it before this gets too ugly. So they took on Paul George and got some picks back. I would imagine that Paul George will be out of a Celtics jersey within the next year and a half.
Yeah, I would say so too.
Maybe end of the season. I don't know. But that is what my guess on the situation, on how that went down.
Totally agree.
Yeah.
I think there was one where, I forget the team now, but I think there was, Portland. And he was like, I'm not going to Portland.
Yeah.
And the Celtics were like, okay, what? So I think there was a lot of people ripping Brad Stevens.
I could see ripping...
Getting a little bright. Automatic.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah, pretty sweet.
I could see ripping them for not doing the Giannis thing.
So,
I don't rip them for trading him.
I don't at all. Yeah. I actually stand by the Giannis thing. I really do.
Oh,
I do.
You don't want Giannis?
I don't think you should have given up your entire young core. I think the league that we're in current, I know it's like, it's always in the moment. Like, it was always a great idea to trade all those guys for Paul George if you're the Clippers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's always awesome in the moment. And then, but like,
it's what happens
recent
every time.
History has told us that you shouldn't do that.
No, it's what happens every time. It's like, we'll trade all of our young guys for a star.
Who cares about them?
You have no depth. You need depth.
No depth. You need depth, especially now. And then two, in a couple of years, you're like, it'd be nice to have like three really awesome young players.
Yeah.
You know? So
it's tough.
It sucks in the moment, but again, everyone is kind of making fun of Hugo and like.
Going to be a lot of pressure on him and like Baylor.
Yeah. It stinks, but at the same time, like, I do think I would rather that in today's NBA. You know, if we're talking like 10 years ago, like the league was different. You know, like you could get away with
stars.
Like, the stars were running it, but all the past champions. You look at the Knicks this year, like all of them are just so deep, and so. Especially with this crazy money, like Hugo's not on a crazy deal. So like, yes, you need to hope that he takes a little bit of a leap. I would just say, like, to Jaylen Brown,
we love you.
We love you. Like,
Jaylen Liberation Brown.
We love him. We love him. Fans, like, he built a very unique and special connection with the fans and with the city that I will be like forever, like, he's my guy.
My guy. Yeah.
And awesome. That's not a thing that happens with every player. And for us to kind of grow up with him, he was drafted in 15 or 16.
Something like that.
And for him to be all the chatter, there was so much chatter for years. It could have gone sideways a million times. And for him to only never say anything about it, keep producing on the court through ups and through downs and continue to get better, and even this last season be a literal MVP candidate.
Yeah.
And also give back so immensely to the community. Like,
and brought a championship.
Finals MVP. Like, in terms of a guy to grow up with, you know what I mean?
Dude,
it doesn't get much better.
Awesome.
And so I think for whatever reason, the older generation, I think, has a weirder time with him just because they grew up, you know, it's like, well, he's not Bird. And you know, it's like, oh, he kind of talks a lot, and it's like, whatever. He is kind of like built for our generation of fans, I feel like the young Celtics fans. And Celtics have a lot of younger fans. And we all, I'd say for the vast majority, obviously we know a couple of people that, like, every now and then there'll be a kid that has a problem with them. But for the vast majority, like, we all love Jaylen Brown.
Yeah.
He is, like,
we also, like, he obviously got so much better this past year and is, like, maybe just entering his peak. But we kind of, like, know what he is now.
Yeah.
And so, like, same thing I equated my brain to the Devers trade. It's like, they weren't going to turn, and they probably weren't going to take another leap. Like, JV was never going to win, like, an MVP.
No, probably not.
And Devers was never going to, like, carry you, hit 40 home runs a year. Like, it's a 25 home run. Yeah.
Exactly.
So it's not like we're losing, like, oh, you traded Luka away.
Right. Or
it's
if
like,
you traded
Luka could
Jaylen,
be the
like,
best player in the NBA for the next 10 years.
Totally. Or if we did do that trade, like, 4 or 5 years ago. When we
4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Like, geez,
are we really doing this?
No, but, like, we got a championship, and, like, he's probably not going to average more than 27 points a game this year. Which is, like,
awesome.
I'm not saying.
And again, he's going to be great for Philly, and it's going to suck when he scores like 38 on us, and when he plays against us, and it's going to suck, and he's going to be great.
All right, we're back.
All right,
Sweet.
Yeah, Jaylen on the Sixers, and like he's going to be great. But everyone's like, oh, the Celtics are cooked. I really don't feel that way.
No, I don't think we're cooked.
I really don't. The whole like Tatum and friends, like it's kind of Jalen Brunson and friends, you know, and obviously Cat helps that, and OG helps that. But again, OG's like an unbelievable like system guy, whatever. I'll take that. And again, it's not there wasn't a lot of awesome choices to make.
Yeah.
You know?
Are you worried about the Sixers being really good?
Yeah, I think they'll be.
I don't think I am.
My thing about the Sixers is I am so high on Tyrese Maxey, and I'm pretty high on VJ Edgecombe as well. Yeah. So, like, again, we have the JB thing and the Embiid thing. Is it, like, a little dash of Kyrie on the Celtics back then? It could be. But I think Tyrese Maxey is so good. And obviously, VJ was just a rookie last year, and he could have a little, like, slump. Yeah. You know what I mean? But I'm really high on him, too. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it could be a little Kyrie, Gordon Hayward-y, especially that year when they all came back, and Tatum was in his second year. You could see that. Now, if LeBron goes there, what an interesting dynamic that would be.
He won't go there. I flatlined again on the audio. I think it's fine.
We're back.
In action.
Audio is going to be a little wonky, but
you probably lost us there for a little bit.
You will deal with us.
But we're back.
Does LeBron really change anything about that team?
No. I don't think he's going to go there anyway.
I don't think
he's going to the Cavs.
You think?
Yeah. He should. He should just go back to Cleveland. Like, if you're still trying to ring chase at this point, you're just trying to... Yeah. You really can't live down the Jordan Goat thing.
Yeah.
Like, just go to Cleveland where you're from and just...
No one's really going to, like,
reminisce your last year. That, right? Just ride it out in the sunset.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
There'll be a lot of good, like, tributes and everything. Yeah.
He might probably just want to play with James Harden, but...
No. I think Miami thinks they have a real shot at him, based on the Pat Riley press conference, which, like, why would you go there? I don't think that team's very good. Well... Besides the big man.
They're pretty good.
But, like, Giannis, him, and Bam, and then what else?
Tyler Hero?
No, he's a Milwaukee Buck. And got punched in Las Vegas.
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Do you see, they were like, Pat Riley said that on in Giannis' press conference too. He was like, yeah, you gotta meet Bam. Like, careful what you say about Bam. I was like, oh.
Well, I mean, 84.
Can't take that away from him. 83 or whatever. Yeah. So yeah, Jaylen Brown sucks, but I'm
not worried about the Sixers until Embiid makes it out of the second round.
There's even some chatter like, do you trade Embiid?
Yeah.
Right now. You know?
I would.
You could get so much for him, right?
He stinks.
Well, get like a good center in return.
A real, actually good player.
Yeah, that stays on the field, stays on the court, you know?
And like, with the Celtics versus Sixers thing, it's like, well, they just came back and beat us 3-1 in the playoffs, so how much worse could it get?
And exactly. Yeah. I know, everyone's like, why would you do that? I'm like, you kind of saw what it was.
We already got smoked.
You know, like, we clearly needed to change something up. Like, I don't know, yeah. And again, by the way, we got the guy who led that charge.
Right, we got him.
So we got our guy.
We got him.
Paul George. I'm a Paul George guy. I'm excited. All right, thanks, Jaylen. Thanks for a decade plus.
I also trust Brad. You don't.
Me? No, I trust Brad. Our friend Aiden doesn't trust Brad. I still trust Brad. My thing with Brad is I worry that his hands might be tied a little bit with the private equity that is coming in to the team. 100%. So I worry. Sports. It is. It's going to be all sports very soon. Yeah. Because again, like Chisholm bought the team, but like didn't really buy the team. Yeah.
Which makes you like, how are teams like the Clippers not good?
Right?
Yeah.
Because you have the outlier.
Just pay, give Brad Stevens $100 trillion.
Right? And just pay the tax. Keep paying the tax. Yeah. Like, because they are the ones
and Ballmer cares more than anyone in the league. And he's the richest one in the league.
I know.
Like, how are you not good?
I know. He keeps messing it up.
Yeah, he's like, let's trade for young guards.
Let's do Darius Garland.
Yeah. No, dude. Just do what Brad Stevens does.
Yeah, or get him.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, just steal the Knicks.
You're telling me Sam Presti doesn't want to go to LA over Oklahoma?
100%.
You know? Like, I don't
understand.
I don't either. Because he is the guy that you need.
And what GM doesn't want unlimited money?
Right. I know. We honestly would be better off with like a Bezos coming in or a Ballmer coming in. But
they were like, let's do Kawhi and James Harden.
Let's keep it rolling. Right? Yeah, for an hour and a half. And then we'll trade him for Darius Garland. That's what we'll do.
Let's trade Shy.
That's, for Paul George.
Yeah.
Whatever. It worked. It
maybe
looked
Bones
great.
Highland will save us.
I thought he was going to be great.
You know who I saw a clip of the other day? Clipper legend?
Who?
Montrezl Harrell.
Oh,
him.
Trezl. Montrezl Harrell.
Forgot about him. Forgot how like intimidating he was.
He was on that team with SGA, I think, right? That one year that they were like really gritty when they traded Danilo Gallinari. Yes. Yeah. Gritty team. Yeah. And then we're like, let's trade everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Let's blow it up.
Yeah, let's blow this thing up. Kawhi's on the Raptors. I forgot about that. That's weird.
Not yet.
Right. Not officially, right?
Not officially.
There's a little...
Because that's probably why the Clippers are... Yeah, wait. He's like the richest guy of all time. Why are they like fake planting trees?
I don't know.
I don't understand.
And they were like, Kreischer wanted Kawhi to be the face of their brand. Like, that'll save it. I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure.
I will never understand rich people.
I
just don't get it.
Yeah. It's like,
let's fake farm trees. Let's touch all the little kids.
Yeah.
You have so much money. Just buy a big boat and hang out.
Just don't do that.
Yeah, just do something normal.
Please. Like, just do the normal things more. Because you can afford to do it.
That's probably why we don't get them, because we're normal.
Probably.
I was an alien.
Oh, hold that. You're Adam Silver.
Yeah.
I'm
Sleep Ballmer.
You're like, I need LeBron to sign. I'm stressing about the schedule thing.
Yeah.
Love it.
All right. Socks.
Socks. Let's do socks.
A little Boston Sports update.
Sure, let's do it.
Have we talked about AJ Brown?
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
We talked about him a bunch. Yes.
Cool. Red Sox.
Yeah, give it to me.
Red Sox are an absolute heater right now. They're about to... first pitch is underway.
I'm someone that stopped following them because it was brutal. I'm hearing all this chatter about this amazing 13-game win streak. Can you please catch me up to speed?
I catch up to speed. 13-game win streak, longest since like 1948 or something?
Yes, 48.
I saw a stat that tonight we play the Orioles, who are on a 7-game win streak. Biggest combined win streak between two teams since like 1886 or something like that. Insane.
Is amazing. Yeah. That is amazing.
It was like the St. Louis Red Barons or something. Like, I don't even know. But anyway, dude, we're just red hot. We swept the Rays, and then before the All-Star break, like typical every year, we went 9 or 10-0, and normally it's like
we slow down after.
We get hot. We seem to do this thing where like this time of year they call it the second half. Like we play really well. We're playing way better than normal, but really well, and then you buy into the team again, even though we're only a couple games over 500, and then you're like, oh, we're a good team, and we need to go make some crazy moves at the trade deadline. Never make any moves at the trade deadline. And then we limp into the playoffs and just get smoked by a real team.
Either just make it or just miss it.
Which I feel like is just going to happen again. Which, to be fair though, if you're Craig Breslow, and this is his style of baseball, it's like play small ball, get on base, steal bags, bunt people in, pitching, which our pitching has been amazing. Like, the best rotation in baseball by far.
Wow.
If that's like your mantra, why would you be like, oh, let's change it at the trade deadline?
True.
Like, these guys are doing small ball and it's working.
Yeah.
It's working now because we actually bought into it.
Right.
We got the new manager, everything's kind of settling in. They allegedly had an overcrowded locker room. And so they sent Roman Anthony down to Florida.
They did.
Marcelo's rehabbing somewhere.
Yeah, who knows where.
Trevor Story, sports hernia.
Yeah.
Blow. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
The only one I miss is Crochet, who allegedly had another, it's like his labrum or something. Had a big setback, so he's still like a month away from even touching a baseball.
Okay.
So that's not great. But dude, we're hot. It's like all the young kids got called up and just brought the energy. Anthony Seidler, like leading off, like he's a baby Wilson Contreras kind of.
Nice.
Like electric.
Nice.
So the vibes are high. Willier's been playing awesome.
Yeah, Willier's
Durbin's
awesome.
been on fire.
Durbs.
So this team just like has something. But in the same vein, 13 games in a row just to get to 500. Like. And we could lose 13 in a row. I'm not trying to test this. I love the Sox, and I'm obviously back in. But, at least Fenway's like electric. Like
so we got the tarps off and everything.
Everything. So I guess now's the time to buy in.
Should I get back in?
Yeah. I mean, you were never really in.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, it got bad quick.
It got bad real quick. It started bad.
Yeah,
it started bad and stayed bad for a while.
Yeah.
But this team.
This team.
It
was crazy for me, like. In whatever, like looking back, I'm like, I don't know who these guys even are.
Yeah.
Like Seidler, I'm like, who is this guy?
Yeah. Who would have guessed he was leading off for the Boston Red Sox playing second base?
But here we are winning 13 in a row. And even if we don't win tonight, your outlook for them. I mean, I guess it's just like anything could happen.
The Red Sox, that's the thing, is the AL is wide open.
Yeah, it's not very good, right?
Wide open.
Yeah.
Like the Rays, I'll give you this. The Rays are winning our division, who we just
Swept.
The Yankees are like struggling. Judge isn't playing.
Yes, right.
Yeah.
They have a horrible record without Judge, right?
Right. The AL Central is being led by the. Take a guess.
AL Central.
The Chicago White Sox. Yeah, leading the AL Central, and the Tigers are like not awesome.
Damn.
In the AL West, like the Rangers have 50 wins, the Mariners have 50 wins, the Astros have 40. Like, there's no world beaters in the AL.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, baseball is baseball. You sneak into the playoffs, anything can happen.
Anything could happen.
I still don't think we're one of those top teams, and the small ball thing doesn't really work in the playoffs.
Okay.
Like,
what is small ball?
like,
What do you mean by that?
It's like Moneyball.
Okay.
Like
small
we'll
contracts?
We'll win in the aggregate.
Gotcha.
Like, we're not going to hit a ton
We'll
of home
win
runs.
over the course of 162 games.
It's like
enough.
It's like we'll score runs by like the other night we scored three runs in an inning with 0 hits. 0 hits.
Right. And that's
So,
the
like,
definition of it.
So like got hit by a pitch, someone walked, you stole third, pass ball, you score, and then like
And that works over a large sample size, like a whole season.
It
But once
works-
you get into
it
like
works
a
if you-
3-game or 7-game series,
it's tough to you got to score runs against the
right?
Yankees,
Yeah.
you know?
You need someone who can hit home runs.
And it works a lot in the regular season because you don't have to rely on dudes going to yard every
course,
night. When you know you can lay down a bunt and steal bases, and if your pitching and defense is nasty, which is what they tried to build up in the offseason, but the first half of the year, just the pitching was there.
Right.
The defense wasn't great, but and now it's like starting to show up.
Yeah.
So that's kind of small ball. It's like, just hit singles and doubles and knock
just
guys
scrap
in.
away at it.
Wait like 100 base runners instead of just a bunch of solo home runs and 2-run home runs.
Right.
But the ball's been flying out of the park lately. Like, Wilson's on fire. He's playing better than he ever has.
I bet. Yeah.
And Williers finally getting to hit some homers. So
Streaky guy.
he's streaky. Yeah, I mean, he hit 4 home runs in 2 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah. So, no, it's been great. Like, some of the pitching's been great. Ron Hare, also on the IL, is coming back soon.
Huge.
So that should be great. Sonny Gray's been unbelievable.
Yeah.
Jake Bennett, who we traded for, like, this other not great pitcher. Jake Bennett's, like, one of the best pitchers in the league. His last 8 starts.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's great.
Never heard of that guy till just now.
Jake Bennett. Yeah, dude.
I've heard of
Statistically,
him
the
in the
last,
group chat.
like, 2 months, he might be the best pitcher in baseball. Yeah.
Baseball.
Yeah. Baseball.
So wild.
So, yeah, you get in, anything can happen.
So true.
Yeah. We had the All-Star break, home run derby.
Yes.
Wilson was in it.
Yes, he was.
He was. He served his 6-game suspension. I don't know if you saw. He was suspended for 6 games.
I did see that.
Came back first at bat, went yard.
So cool.
Dude, so awesome.
He's awesome.
He's awesome.
He is awesome. It's like we do have a guy. It's him.
No, the team definitely has something. And when you're sweeping teams at Fenway,
Oh, doesn't
like
get much
just
better.
the vibe in the park.
It
So
gets
like
way.
hopefully
It does like compound.
Hopefully they ride the vibe. Like obviously they're not going to win every game the rest of the year, but like if you can go like 600 the rest of the way and 650 and have like
a little bit of momentum.
how many like 85 wins, you're in a good playoff spot. You'd be a wild card team, but like you can match up with the White Sox in the first round.
Right, it feels so beatable.
No shame to them.
The Willier homer. What was it like the second one?
ranking.
Of course he is.
The White Sox.
Of course he is. The second Willier homer or whatever it is, like the last one that he hit.
Yeah.
I think in the yellows and the.
No.
It was in the green.
Yeah.
It was in the yellows or the
Yeah,
greens. It was one of them, and the crowd just
It was unreal.
lost it,
Yeah.
and it's like
It's always against the Rays.
Yeah, it is.
Saydon's walk-off last year
against the Rays, and it's like wow, that's the Red Sox.
Yeah.
It's like once you have that going, it's like geez.
And now like
it's
our
like a
team
tidal
is
wave.
kind of full of guys that love that. Like Siegler's one of those guys, Durbin's one of those guys, Wilson, like they're dirt dogs. Like they ride the energy.
Yeah.
So it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's great. Hopefully the vibes stay high.
Yeah.
Still a lot of baseball left.
So much.
It is crazy how earlier in the year though we were like, this is
The worst team ever
in baseball.
Ever.
And now I think they're ranked like 5th in the power rankings.
And that's insane. And like with none of the guys, even Garrett Crochet's hurt, right?
Crochet,
none
Roman,
of the guys.
we were like preseason. We're like,
Is Roman
Crochet,
going to MVP?
We're like the only chance we have is if Crochet and Roman Anthony like play well. Both of them have been out the entire season, and there's like third strings are in, and we're on a 13-game win streak.
It's insane.
Baseball's crazy.
Baseball's so nuts. That's awesome though. It's such like a dog days of summer baseball story. Like
Very
it.
much so.
I love it.
Very much so.
That's awesome. All right, quick break and then return or any more
quick
Sox
break.
things.
No, that's all I got. I might go to the game now.
Let's go.
It's supposed to rain.
Let's go.
But quick break and then we'll do a little World Cup and then maybe movies.
Yeah, love it. All All right. We're back.
Somehow we're back.
It's going to be a little wonky.
Gonna be very wonky.
It's, 109 in.
It's on me.
It's on us. It's on us. The World Cup has occurred. It has come and went. What a tournament it was.
It was great.
Got to hand it to them. The 32 worked. Or the 48. The 48 worked.
I'd say it was
fun.
It was great. It was great.
It was a fun time. Final happened yesterday.
Final happened yesterday. Spain.
Arguably
one of the most dominant World Cup
runs ever. I mean, by this expected goal stat is insane.
What was the?
It was like Brazil in 92 or 94, I think, had the most ever or the least ever. It was like 3.2 or something.
Like goals against.
Expected goals against.
Yeah.
For like the whole like tournament or something.
To be scored on that.
Right. It was like 3.2.
Yeah.
Spain's was 2.3 with an additional game.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. And it's crazy how under the radar they flew because of that first game. Yeah. That 0-0 game. Everyone was like, and they just did their thing. And again, in typical fashion, like, I feel like this happens so much in sports where you're like, they can't win it. And then they do, and you look at like the past couple of years and you're like, that actually makes so much sense.
Yeah.
Like the Knicks. It's like, they
won the Euros.
Won the Euros. The Knicks, like conference finals. Like almost all like making these steps and then they do it. And it's like, that actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, NBA Cup.
Right, NBA
just
Cup.
Like the Euros.
Honestly, like a little bit,
just like the Euros,
the Conference League. I have a stat for you before we get into. I have a bunch of Spanish football stuff, but
okay.
Since May 2001, Spanish teams have played non-Spanish teams in 23 finals across the Champions League, the Europa League, the World Cup, and the Euros. So like Real Madrid, Barcelona, or just the Spanish national team. Any guesses?
Or like Real Sociedad.
So true. That counts.
How many Spanish? Real Betis.
Real Betis.
Let me see how many I can name. Done.
Okay. Villarreal.
5.
The Bats.
Atletico
Bilbao.
Oh, I know those ones too.
Yeah.
Wait, Atletico Madrid.
That's a good one. So 23 games that have occurred since May 2001 in all those tournaments. Any idea what the Spanish team's record are in those
How many games was it?
23.
23 games?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if I can think of one.
Right.
Like Champions League final or something.
A lot of Madrids and Barcelonas in there.
Yeah, I mean, Madrid beat Liverpool. Who did Chelsea beat? Like, another English team, I think. I'm trying to just think of random stuff. I'm going to say 23 now.
23 now.
Yeah, just because he's teed it up like that, but that is wild.
23 now.
Yeah,
isn't that insane?
Yeah, and they're like, I don't know, maybe this is my non-soccer brain working, but like they're not considered like the like a powerhouse of soccer.
They aren't in like the normal person discussions.
Right.
For some
I feel like
reason.
people are like Italy.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, how did
like Germany? It's like Germany hasn't been good since 2014.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what.
But even their leagues, like
yes,
you know.
Yeah. And it's like
and the France, PSG's on top of the world, but like I don't know.
And then it's the Premier League and whatever.
Wait, but who did Barca lose to in the Champions League?
In the Champions League final.
Oh, it's just finals.
Just finals. Just finals. Yeah. So at finals, I don't know if they lost the final. Crazy. You know what's hilarious about that stat? They didn't include Conference League. They've lost like 4.
All of them.
And they're all to Crystal Palace.
Really?
Isn't that
That's
insane?
so funny.
Like, it's so wild. It was like, this weird, insane outline.
Yeah. Shout out Crystal Palace.
It's something like that. Yeah, Spanish football is ridiculous. Like, this team is so similar. The 2026 Spain team is actually so similar to the 2010 Spain team, but just 2010 had all these all-time names on them.
Yeah.
And this Spain team doesn't yet. You know, like they could, like Ferran, like could turn into be like a guy like that. But 2010 gets like glorified as like that was the best run in international football ever, and now it's over. It's like no, they just kind of repurposed themselves.
They just
you take out like the names of the players and just like silhouetted them. You compare that team to the 2010 team.
It looks similar.
So similar. All they do is just do, and you just don't touch the ball. Yeah. And that's what they made super famous back then, and it's the same exact thing now.
Yeah.
And again, it should really be getting that credit that you were just talking about. It's like, no, Spanish football is insane. They haven't lost in so long, they just can't do penalty shootouts for whatever reason.
Yeah.
It's like their Achilles heel. Like, they probably would have gone much farther in 2022 and 2018. I think they both lost in penalty shootouts those years. So it's like, and additionally, like, they do now have a star in Lamine Yamal. He was hurt the whole tournament. Even Nico, who made the play of the final, hurt the whole tournament also. So it's like you just don't have the names for whatever reason, but on paper,
I'm sure by next World Cup it'll be like
they'll be superstars.
Pedro Porro,
like Danny Olmo, and like even Ferran, like they'll.
I mean, but like Pedri, like they could so many
sure.
guys.
Yeah. It's almost like for whatever, and
Rodri, like they
Rodri is like, of course, and I think you're probably right. They just aren't glorified in the way that like Iniesta.
No, but they should be. Like they're just not talked about.
Exactly, for whatever reason, it's really
just
weird.
like Cucurella.
And Cucurella's maybe the best defender in the world.
Yeah.
It's like, and so they probably will start to be now. But I guess it makes sense because you have all these stars lighting up the World Cup. You have Mbappe, and France is so good, and even just Holland, and like obviously the whole Messi dominates everything because they just won, and so it makes sense.
And Harry Kane and
England's loaded. Talk about stars. Like England has so many. Like in my stars, it's just like known names. Like,
but we've talked about like depth wins.
Just wins.
Always wins.
And they're just so. And
again, those Spanish teams, like although there's no one on the team from Madrid.
Yeah,
but like that Barcelona team was awesome.
Awesome, yeah.
So there's
and just like again, they're just gonna hold the ball the entire time. They won the Euros. Like they've been right there. They've been so dominant for the last few years now.
Yeah,
it makes sense that this is how it went.
That we haven't on this podcast, but we've made a lot of comparisons to Messi and Argentina being like Brady and the Patriots, and just turning into the evil empire kind of vibe and like having the power and winning the
somehow
and it's weird being on the other side of it.
It is
like Mahomesy was turning into it, but they kind of lost it a little bit.
Yes.
But how like being on the other side and being like, oh, I just hate them for some reason. I couldn't put my finger on. Like I'm appreciating the greatness. Final.
Yeah, your hate is building up the whole tournament. You have Enzo doing this.
Every single play, you're like,
and then the final, you're like, I hate this team so much.
Every single player, you're like, oh, of course.
Of course. It's crazy how it just builds, right? And it's exactly what it is. Someone outlined it in like a much more logical way besides like Argentina's like paying the refs.
Yeah.
Which is they like Enzo and a lot of those guys play so aggressive and dirty that the ref would need to give a yellow card every single play.
Yeah.
And obviously the ref isn't going to do that. So all of a sudden the standard of foul gets raised so much, and it's like that does make sense.
That makes sense.
Yeah. And unless the ref just like calls their bluff, which like probably isn't going to happen in a final, especially. And so it's very interesting. That your comparison to the Patriots, I have another cross-sport comparison with Spain. It's obviously not perfect, but it reminds me a little bit of the Spurs in a way. Comparatively, like 2010 was like the early years with like Robinson and Duncan and Ginobili and Parker, and then this version is a little 2014. Obviously, those guys were still there, a lot of them in 2014, but much different versions, much older.
Yeah.
But then you also had Kawhi, which is like this huge new like they didn't have a guy like Lamine back in the day. They had a bunch of awesome midfielders, like the best midfield of all time. But so it's like the same exact system, but like copy and paste it into like 10 years later or whatever.
Yeah, you just stayed really good.
Yeah, and just pass you to death.
Yeah,
like we're just as someone was doing this too, like that 19-year-old center back that they have, like maybe the best passing center back. Like their left back might be the best passing left back in the world. Like they just have these little things. It's like they don't have Erling Haaland, if they did, whatever. But every single guy is like a top 5, top 10 passer at their position.
They're gonna move the ball.
It's like, there you go. Yeah. That's your tournament. Yeah. And there's your 2.3 expected goals total.
So crazy.
It's so insane with an extra game. Like it's ridiculous.
Shout out Cape Verde.
Shout out Cape Verde, dude. What a tournament. So yeah, that's Spain. Anything else on the champs?
On Spain, no. I mean,
Lamine's
sweet
fun,
jerseys.
Dude. I wish he was healthy because he would have gotten fireworks, but obviously it worked out for them anyway. Yeah. And there's still a little bit that cross.
Yeah. I hope he stays like really nasty.
Me too.
And that he gets like a little
more guidance.
No, less guidance. I want him to be like
like Ronaldinho.
Yeah, I want that.
Yeah.
Especially someone who's like not a super fan of him.
Mm-hmm.
Like I like him. I want to see fun stuff.
Yeah, exactly. His little brothers.
Because like Mbappe is going to be pretty separate. Like Holland's not doing anything.
Nothing.
He's doing funny stuff.
He is.
With the little raccoon or whatever.
Yeah.
I want to see someone be like, I had to party till 3 a.m.
Yeah. You got it with Lamine.
Yeah.
He will be the guy. Yeah. Him and his brothers, so funny.
So funny.
Yeah, so good. I want to talk about Messi for a moment.
Okay, heard of him.
I just want to highlight Messi's international career because it's so interesting.
Yeah.
And we were talking about it yesterday, I think, when we watched together. Like, Messi was a loser, like, internationally. Like, that was the discourse around him. And it's just so wild how these careers that stretch so long, like Messi, like Brady. Like all of a sudden, you looked up before the Seahawks Super Bowl, Brady was like, yeah, he had those ones early in his career with a great defense, but he can't really do it by himself. And then all of a sudden, everything changes over the course of the next 10 years. Like, here's Messi's international results, his whole career. 2006 World Cup, didn't win. 2007 Copa, lost in the final to Brazil. 2010 World Cup, lost in like the quarterfinals. 2011 Copa, didn't win. 2014 World Cup, runner-up to Germany. 2015 Copa America, runner-up to Chile. Chile won in penalty kicks. 2016 Copa America, they have it back-to-back to do the 100-year celebration. Runner-up to Chile in penalty kicks, Messi misses in MetLife Stadium. He then retires from international football. He's like, I'm not going to do this ever. Same year, Ronaldo wins the Euros. So it's like that
was peak discourse.
Peak discourse, because it's like those two were cooking for their clubs. Yeah. I think Ronaldo's in the middle of his like three-peat at the Champions League. Like Messi cannot win internationally. Like that was it. Like it's so wild how that's been like kind of brushed aside because of the last few years. But it's like he was a loser. Like Argentina couldn't win. Even in 2018 World Cup, same thing. They kind of lose like unexpectedly. 2019 Copa, same thing. And then all of a sudden, they hire that new guy, Scaloni. 2021 Copa America wins. 2022 World Cup wins. 2024 Copa America wins. And it's like, he just completely radically shifts the narrative. Like in a 5-year stretch, and then obviously runner-up this World Cup. But like, people view him so differently now. So differently. Just because of that stretch. And he's had an amazing and remarkable career. But it's like, wow. It's just crazy how like narratives shift.
And in terms of that flip too in his international career, I would kind of put credit towards, his style of play versus Ronaldo is like more of a veteran. Like it ages better, and you like learn the game more, and you learn how to play, and you like he's more the quarterback when like Ronaldo for his career, he's like, I'm just gonna fucking score. I'm just gonna score a ton of goals. So like his game aged better, and Ronaldo's harder to age because it's like tough to be Holland when you're 40.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think that's kind of why it flipped for Messi. He's like he figured it out more as he went along, and Ronaldo like kind of slowly ran out of juice.
Yeah, and also to credit Messi, because I'm sure he's a part of this. Like the young guys for Argentina, like he got some real ballers. Like like Enzo, as much as I can't stand him, Lautaro Martinez, who for some reason didn't play on Sunday. A bunch of these young guys that are coming in, even Emi Martinez, like their goalie, like really good goalie. Yeah, and so. And McAllister, like really good player. And so he kind of, this next generation that grew up idolizing him, obviously, were really, really good. And so that's why you got 2022 and the 2 Copa Americas.
Yeah, I think Argentina deserves a shit ton of credit. That no one's really giving them. Like France lost in the last World Cup final in penalties, and they're like, closest team to ever go back to back. They didn't go back to back. And no one's talking about how Argentina just cruised to the final again.
Yeah.
Well, had some shaky games. But like,
in remarkable fashion.
Remarkable fashion, and it's like Messi's 30 whatever.
39.
They're like, they're not going to win back to back, and then they just show up in the final,
and they almost tied it.
And people are like, whatever. Crazy. And dude, that's like 0 shots at all, not even on goal, 0 shots, and you almost win the World Cup.
You almost still did it because everyone's like, well, if Spain gets to a shootout, they're losing because they just always lose. Like, they almost scored.
Crazy.
Simeone almost scored.
Crazy. Like, so they deserve a lot more credit for
so much.
They should have lost like 5-0.
For sure. Yeah. For sure. And again, Andy Martinez is really good.
Yeah.
So it's like, and again, you kind of saw like, it's like, oh, that's what happens when you build around a 39-year-old. It's like, I don't know. I think Spain's just really good.
Yeah. I think, dude, they destroyed France, and then look how awesome. I mean, not awesome, but like England in that second half of the third place game when France actually tried, they were like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Nasty.
Yeah.
So
I still would tell you that France is the best roster.
Yeah.
But it's got to be Spain.
They're the best team.
Yeah.
Spain is the best roster.
Yeah.
Spain or France is the best
roster.
France is the best roster. Yeah. Spain is the best team. Their play style is ridiculous. Like
I so thought I had that bet on France.
Yeah. I think a lot of people did.
Damn.
I did too. I'm like, there's no way that team that good loses. Oh, what if they don't touch the ball?
Yeah. What if they don't even have a chance?
Yeah, like that would be how.
Yeah.
It was wild. It was such a good World Cup. There is a lot of
give me like a favorite and least favorite thing in the World Cup.
Favorite and least favorite thing. Just the World Cup in general. My favorite
just
thing...
throughout the whole thing. Like we haven't talked World Cup at all.
No. My favorite thing, vibes-wise, it's super cheesy, but like I just love
when Trump came out at the end.
That was it.
Yeah. That was my least favorite.
That was the worst. There was a photo of like, it was in The Guardian, the newspaper, and it was like Johnny talking to Trump, like far from this celebration, and the caption was literally like Johnny Infantino explaining to Donald Trump that he's not a part of the Spanish national team.
Yeah.
It's like that was just
the caption.
Yeah. My favorite part is just all the different cultures and people coming in and like partying together. I think it's like the most awesome.
Yeah, that was awesome.
And it is this huge display of like, especially in America, who's like getting all this bad press, like probably rightfully so, and around the world. And like, again, we have some international friends, and no one is a massive fan of the United States.
Yeah.
And then all this stuff happens this summer, and it's like the United States is pretty awesome.
Yeah,
so,
and we just gotta chill. Like
And we just gotta
clearly we all just like to party.
We all just
hang
love
out.
to hang out and watch sports.
You gotta calm down.
And then be like, dude, like even like we were with a guy the other night who was wearing an Argentina jersey, and we were with a guy we were with our friend Ben who's from England, and like they were like even then just like partying and jumping around, you know, like so that's my favorite part. Like it's so great, and it really does show like
it is just a game.
The headline stuff is not really real life, you know.
Everyone gets so fed up in the news and stuff. It's so
like,
awesome to see people rally behind
the real people. Yeah, it's the best. Weirdly love like I thought all the stadiums did a great job. I thought it was going to be a shit show. I was so wrong, thankfully. The like Guadalajara Stadium is so
the coolest thing ever.
So
I was that Mexican Soccer League just started like same
yeah,
and I was like trying to find a team.
Yeah,
and I was like, I gotta pick a team in that stadium.
That's so cool. Yeah, like I'm like, oh my god, right? That stadium's awesome.
I might have to go for Oaxaca though.
Oaxaca.
Yeah,
I don't know that one.
Yeah,
nice.
It's spelled like Oaxoca.
Oh, I do know that team. Then yes, I have seen that team.
Oaxaca.
I was probably like Oaxaca.
No, I think it's Oaxaca.
That's so cool. I think they have a cool logo. Least favorite thing. Shoot.
That West Germany was left out.
Yeah, they were the good guys, right?
They were, yeah.
They were, yeah. I didn't love some of the commentary.
Oh, call them out!
I didn't love some.
Call them out!
I didn't love some of it.
Who didn't you like?
I thought there was some points with Stu and John Strong that could be a little better. I think
you're never gonna get a job in this industry.
No, I actually thought the third or fourth guy, I forget his name. Oh, Stuart. No, that's the first guy. He was a British guy, obviously. He was awesome.
Oh, Dr. John or whatever.
Dr. John.
Dr.
Plattenberg. I don't know.
Dr. John is Google Dr. John. He's like
a therapist.
No, he's like a random. Played guitar with Jerry Garcia.
Okay,
yeah.
Amazing.
I like
him. So yeah, some of the commentary stuff I could have done without, but that's okay. If that's your least, if that's the worst part of the World Cup, then that's fine.
Dr. John wrote the Curious George theme song.
Wow.
Yeah.
Beast.
Nice.
So what about you?
Yeah, I would say my favorite was
Wonderwall. Wonderwall is my favorite part of the World Cup.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah.
My favorite was just that, like, we were so worried that all the shitty teams were going to be super shitty and not competitive, and they were awesome still. Like still great.
Awesome.
Yeah, still great. And my least favorite was that we didn't get to see the Curaçao's away jersey.
There was a couple jerseys we didn't get to see. I was bummed about.
That was
the
like
Netherlands white jersey. I wish we saw too. Those are so cool.
The Curaçao like buttercream jersey was the coolest looking jersey of all time.
I scrolled through the jerseys we didn't get to see. There's always a couple, and I was like, damn, there's some bangers.
I'm like borderline.
That should be a rule.
Like thinking of going to Curaçao on vacation just so I can buy that jersey and have like a reason to wear it.
Yeah, excuse. Right, get Raphael on the back. I know. That would be so cool.
I also was trying to fall asleep last night, and I was like, oh, just go to Curaçao. I'll wear my Raphael jersey, and that island's not that big, so odds are I'll run into him in the off season, and then we'll just be boys.
I love that.
I was thinking about that.
That's perfect. Yeah. You should definitely do that.
Okay.
Great.
Cool.
Do you speak English?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I think that island is very diverse.
Oh, really?
I think they speak
languages.
I mean, it's Dutch.
True.
And then they French.
Yeah.
And they speak like some random like combination of all the languages.
Really?
Spanish because it's right near Colombia, I think.
Yes. Yeah.
Or Venezuela. One of them.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Nice. Curaçao.
Yeah.
That's all my World Cup stuff. What a tournament, though.
Me as well.
Job, United States.
I would say bad job, United States.
Overall, sure. At the World Cup, good job.
You won a round of a made-up game.
Oh, I was talking about the country in general.
Oh, I was talking about the soccer.
Logistically. Oh, I would say, you did not meet your
I'd say average to poor job.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah,
which
sweet. But it's alright because Pep's coming.
He's going to Italy. No. We need Italy back. Italy's a fun team to have in the World Cup. I can't believe they haven't made 3 in a row.
Yeah, everyone always is talking about Italy.
I know.
Ever since I've been a soccer fan, I haven't heard a thing from Italy.
So literally the Euros,
And I'm Italian.
they did win. They won the Euros and then missed the World Cup, which I'm like, how is that not an
Yeah, that
automatic
should be
win?
an auto win.
Yeah, that's insane.
That should be an auto win.
So there's one fun soccer thing is like every now and then there's something that's just ridiculous.
Yeah,
And it's
yeah.
like, how is that a thing?
Yeah.
You're like, it has to be.
No, that's why sports are awesome.
It's true.
They get the most random stuff.
I was like, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Love it. I have a thing to transfer us into non-sports land, but
Okay.
we can stay in sports land.
Do
if
we
you have
need
anything else? We should probably pause it. Yeah. I have a quick.
All right.
I have a quick.
All right, and we're back.
Have you been following
Have
the U18 Women's Asia Cup
Yeah.
basketball?
Yeah, Singapore.
Really going on a run?
Yeah.
I'm only following one team,
Oh,
and that is Oman.
really?
Are you ready for their run so far?
Yeah, give it to me.
The Oman's U18.
This is your transition?
Yeah. One of the worst.
Okay.
Neither subject related to
Okay.
what we're transitioning to.
Cool.
The Oman U18 women's basketball team competing in the Asia Cup, I think. Their first game against, I didn't know this team, but they lost 127-6. Their second game against Thailand.
Wait, what was the first team's name?
It's I don't know the flag. It's like Poland but reverse. It's like the red on top, white on bottom.
Oh, Thailand.
No. I thought Thailand was like red, white, blue, white, red. I could be wrong though. Maybe it was okay. So Thailand played the
I
first
think,
game?
or
I
no,
could be
maybe
wrong.
that's Malaysia.
Oh, I'm shaky on Asia. So
Let me look it up. But I'm listening.
next one, which I thought was Thailand, was the second game. They did way better. 111-20. They lost. The third game versus India, they lost.
You're right about Thailand.
Let's go. 99-17.
That was not bad.
The fourth game, which I have no idea how they were able to play a fourth game, they lost. I don't know who this was. It looks like it's a team that has like the British flag in the corner.
Oh,
I don't know, a bunch
that's
of stuff.
an island.
Yeah, for sure. Well, they lost 126-14. So I don't know if they got to play any more games than that. Those are the only ones I saw.
They didn't qualify for the
They-
knockout stage?
They gave up an average of 109.5 points and averaged 14.3 points. They averaged 52.5 turnovers a game. This is my favorite one. They shot 32% from the free throw line.
Well, they probably only went to the free throw line a couple times.
And their field goal percentage was 11.6. So
Dang.
the highlights were awesome.
Oh, there's highlights.
Oh, yeah, there is.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, I'm
So-
surprised they're even allowed to practice. They probably aren't.
I know. They literally probably are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
So, I mean, shout
I'm
out
surprised
to
they're
them
allowed
for
to
getting
field
there.
a team
I've never
in
played
Qatar.
in a U18 basketball tournament, so shout out.
Could be really difficult.
Oman. So yeah, I just wanted to bring that to your attention because that is awesome. Thanks for showing up. Actually, I have a way better transition.
Okay.
Worlds better.
Indonesia was the flag word looking for.
Yes.
And that's what I was trying to...
So is
Yeah,
Indonesia.
yeah.
100% is Indonesia. Okay, transitioning.
And the Sox are up 3-1.
Yeah,
Sorry.
they are. Yeah, they are. Transitioning slightly to movie land,
Okay.
but I have an actual great transition. So you haven't seen the Odyssey yet, but you're familiar with obviously, the discourse around
that
it.
it's coming. It came out.
Yes.
Yeah.
What is the comp? If Matt Damon were an athlete, who would he be? What's the comp?
Yeah,
for
I
Matt
saw
Damon?
this.
Yeah.
That it was like he's not the number one of all time, but he's
Right.
3 to 5.
Yeah. Like so dependable and so good, like really great late career run. But like, was he ever really the best in the world? Like, probably not. But like, some people rate him as such.
Yeah.
I think it's an
like,
intriguing question. There's some really good comments.
maybe like Rogers.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd say
Not a great
Rodgers
late career.
because people talk about Rodgers like stylistically. Like Rodgers feels like Joaquin to me.
Oh, okay.
You know?
Yeah. All right. Maybe. Maybe just like end of the career thing's tough.
Right.
Um,
People said Stafford a little bit for that. I don't know if
Oh.
I'd go on that.
I could see that, but he really wasn't that good for a while.
Right. And
Like he was
like,
solid, but that
yeah.
team was so bad.
I know. And he was like the number one pick, so it's like that's weird too. That's not really Damon. Maybe
Well,
it is with
definitely.
Goodwill and
It
Damon.
totally
Yeah,
is.
true.
Yeah,
he was
totally
one of the
is.
Star Wars. He got there early.
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay, that makes sense. But yeah, he was like there was nothing.
Yeah.
People-
The thing with Rodgers I could see is like he won the Super Bowl and the MVP super young. Like
True.
Damon wrote that movie and
True,
did that
true.
while he was 20, and then
Sure.
towards the end of his career won like a bunch of MVPs.
Yeah, true. That could be
But
similar.
but then like the Steelers
Yeah.
shit and everything.
People said Bryce Harper. I don't know about that.
Yeah,
A little bit.
So MVP.
A little bit. MVP, like always really good. Was he ever the best player in the league? Maybe, but never won it all. But I don't know. Has Damon won it all?
No, he's better than those.
I think so too.
He's better.
The one I like the best is Drew Brees. I like that one the best. It's not perfect in terms of timeline,
but just puts up numbers
and like is always so good.
Yeah,
and people like really argue him as like, you know how good Drew Brees was.
Yeah, I think Matt Damon. I haven't even seen this movie yet. I think he is my number one
all time.
Definitely of this like that generation.
Yeah.
Which is probably
over
the
Leo?
best all time. Yeah,
Matt Damon over Leo.
Yeah, I think so.
They did a entire.
I mean, he's just in like a bunch of my favorite movies.
30-minute segment. Like Bill Simmons, like broke down every film, single one
versus them.
He literally got to a category that was like lifelong best friends in the industry. It's like Tobey Maguire versus Ben Affleck. It's like, and they lean Ben Affleck. I'm like,
yeah.
There was one comment that said Tatum for Matt Damon.
No,
I'm like, I don't know about that. Matt Ryan, wrong. I don't think so. I think
he's better than that. I
think Breeze is my favorite.
Maybe like Shaq.
Because some people every now and then will be like Breeze is like one of the best. Like
Shaq's a bad
all time like in passing yards. Like
maybe like Dirk.
Dirk, I feel like, is a really good one. Like, he was sneaky great for
so long. Good, and then won one at the end.
Yeah, and was that 1 seed 1 year. Like, had a great regular season that 1 year. Made it to the finals in 2006.
Had some good supporting casts in a super tough era.
Yep.
Yeah, maybe even like Tim Duncan. Like, Tim Duncan was never...
Because of his narrative.
Yeah, and like Kobe was...
Because you're like, Kobe's better.
But there's a couple years, like...
Way more
that he won the MVP and won some rings. Yeah, like Matt Damon.
And then won one in 14 too at the end of his career.
Yeah.
Tim Duncan might be a really good one.
Just
in terms of, and you're like, oh well, Tim Duncan's one of the greatest players ever. Matt Damon's probably
one of the greatest actors ever.
And you're gonna see this and be like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean, Good Will Hunting is like my favorite movie ever, and then if you add this movie, like he's in so many great support, like Oceans, Interstellar, Departed.
Yeah,
it's unreal.
We Bought a Zoo.
He definitely has a couple.
The Martian. Yeah, he does some stinkers every now and then.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. But the difference between him and Leo, like, he has 100 acting credits. Leo has 48 or something. I'm
a Jason Bourne fan.
Jason Bourne.
Haven't even seen Saving Private Ryan.
I haven't either.
That's like my number one movie.
Me too. Yeah.
I was having this conversation with my dad the other day. Another movie topic. Rounders also.
Yep.
One of my favorite movies of all time.
Yep.
How what would be the most the thing that film people would say is the worst thing that you haven't seen, like embarrassing that you haven't seen it?
I have a couple.
My dad said he's never seen Goonies, and I was like, oh, you had that's.
I haven't seen Goonies either.
What?
Yeah, I haven't seen Goonies.
That's like an all-time classic.
All right, put that on the list. There's one huge one.
But I haven't
seen Casino.
That's pretty. Yeah, Casino's great. I haven't seen Saving Private Ryan, so that's probably my number one.
Yeah,
or like Schindler's List or something like that.
Yeah, I haven't seen Schindler's List either. I haven't seen a lot of.
You're not a big Lord of the Rings guy.
No, I haven't seen.
I'd say that's probably.
That's it. That's it for sure.
Yeah,
the Lord of the Rings. I saw the first one.
Yeah, Godfather.
Yep. Well, I haven't seen the third one.
Me neither.
Yeah, I don't.
Heard my dad wouldn't let me watch
it.
He wouldn't let me watch it.
I don't know if I want to see the third one. Yeah. The Odyssey. You haven't seen it, but it was. I have nothing else. I have my personal feelings on it, which I was a little scared watching it. Right. It's one of the most impressive films ever made.
Yeah, I gotta watch it in some crazy theater.
Yeah, for him to that is like, please do it. For him to, I went into it being like, oh, I bet it's gonna look unbelievable, and I bet it's gonna be kind of a mess, but I'm probably not really gonna care. It looks unbelievable. It's maybe the greatest visual movie I've ever seen, and the story, like, he nails it.
Yeah,
he nails it. I don't know how he does it. It could have been.
Is Nolan the GOAT?
Yeah, he's my GOAT for sure. For sure.
I mean, he mastered the visuals.
Mastered
Oppenheimer, the sound.
Again, that guy shouldn't be great at writing scripts, or he should have a guy like a frequent collaborator or something. But he doesn't.
He just writes all the scripts.
He writes them, and like his brother used to write with him back in the day, but that was a collab, and like his brother hasn't really written with him anymore. What is interesting about Nolan that could be seen as a critique, I wouldn't, is all of his stories are very, very similar.
Yeah, they're like, but they're
like a troubled guy who's great, but like inherently good, but has issues and is kind of really guilty. You know,
yeah, but that's being like
something. That's an archetypal classic story.
It's like a knuckleballer throws a knuckleball.
Yeah,
and he throws it well.
Dude,
do it.
And also, it's kind of like this very, literally, like the Odyssey. Like, it's a historical archetype that kind of doesn't get shown as much anymore because everyone wants to do different things.
Yeah, but everyone, but then every single director has their own,
of course, style.
Like Wes Anderson's not going to make Oppenheimer.
Right, exactly. Yeah. And so, but he has mastered this accessibility problem. And that's why kind of film bros have a weird thing with him, where he makes movies that on one side are so deep and so well written and so thematically dense.
Yeah.
Yet somehow also are like incredibly easy to consume. Like they're like popcorn
so
movies.
watchable. Yeah.
So watchable.
Yeah.
And also are like really fucking deep.
But he makes like epics. Like no other director really does that every time.
Now. Like it's Denis, but even Denis I would say isn't close to Chris Nolan.
That is.
Denis Villeneuve, like Dune, Prisoners.
Oh, okay.
I like visually I would say is
but it's like every 3 years a Chris Nolan movie comes out and you're like your butt is in the movie theater like
every
watching
time.
it. Yeah.
Every time. And Denis not quite there yet. He will be after Dune, but like I wouldn't say Denis.
But even Dune's like a trilogy that he remade.
Of course, yeah. And like he's not close, in my opinion, to Nolan as a writer. Yeah. You know, like he needs other people.
Maybe Dune is like his Batman.
I think it probably will be.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it will be. But even then, like, I don't know how accessible Denis' movies are. Like Prisoners, how accessible is that as a movie? Like
the worst movie of all time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like you feel that way about Prisoners. Like there's not a Nolan movie that makes someone feel viscerally like that. Which I'm not saying it's better or worse.
Memento was kind of like
that is fair. That's probably his one where you're
really
like,
tough to watch.
Yes, you're like, oh, I'm not sure, and then he like immediately pivots away from that.
Yeah.
You know, like that's his first studio movie.
Yeah.
So it's interesting that like, again, not for better or worse, like whatever, you can make an argument that maybe Denis is a better technical director than Nolan is, but like Nolan makes these movies that are watchable, like so watchable and also brilliant.
Yeah.
It's a crazy line that he threads. And this Odyssey, like every other shot, you're like, Jesus.
Sick. Yeah.
And the fact that they did it, I thought it was like, which same with Oppenheimer. I was like, yeah, so they did it like 95% practically, and I'm like, oh, I know where the CG is. I think they literally shot this movie like 99.8% practically.
I saw a video of them like on some black sand beach. And brought in darker black sand over the other black sand.
Iceland, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. What if I told you that scene, there was people buried?
They were actually buried.
Actually
told me that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited to watch. Don't give me too much spoilers.
It's great. The last thing I'll say that you've already heard me say, so it's not a spoiler. Agamemnon. Like, so cool.
Yeah.
It's just so cool.
Yeah.
And it speaks to Nolan. It's like, was that how Agamemnon was? Probably not.
Yeah. But
certainly not what he looked like.
Yeah.
But it's like, let's just make him look like Darth Vader.
Yeah.
And was he supposed to be intimidating? For sure. Yeah, that came across.
Yeah.
It's such a Nolan thing to just be like, oh, you just made the commander of the army Batman. Sick.
Pretty sick.
Sick.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh my God.
Yeah.
It's great. Best, like, one of the most physically impressive acting performances of all time from Damon. Like, I mean, he plays a guy over 20 years.
Yeah.
As is. That's insane.
Yeah.
You know, it reminds me a lot of Leo in The Revenant. Type of vibe.
Yeah.
Like just getting hammered.
Yeah.
Like just beaten. So it's brilliant. It's brilliant. And we'll talk more about it when you see it. But crazy.
Lock
I'm interested
for best
to hear
picture.
Lock.
Digger
is gonna come out. We'll have to see how that is. We'll have to see how Doom 3.
Digger. I don't know anything about this movie.
I don't. It's not like that's more. I have no insight. Like that's more of just like chatter because it's like Tom Cruise. And there's some weird Oscar chatter about it.
Jesse Plemons is in it.
I'd be shocked. It's like a comedy, so but it's like an edgy comedy type of thing. I don't think it's gonna win. I think I would be shocked to see like Dune 3 win, even though I'm sure it will have a legit shot, but the Academy's weird about like that type of shit. So right now I think it does, unless something comes out of nowhere and blows it away. I can't really see anything doing it. And it has a shot at he should win Best Director that it should, which is. I don't know. It's a crazy stat too. Like the back-to-back, he could have back-to-back Best Director, Best Picture, Nolan, which I don't think anyone's ever done. Like back-to-back movies.
For his, yeah. I thought it was like last year.
No, back-to-back movies of his, which is remarkable.
Crazy. How many has he won? Just that one
for Best Director?
I
think he's only won that. And for Best Director, but he's won a bunch of other stuff, like best cinematography, best effects, and like best screenplay. Like I think he's won a bunch of that, but I don't think he ever won. I don't think he had ever won Best Picture, and I don't think he had ever won Best Director until Oppenheimer, where he bagged them both, and he's going to again. I realized he switched editors on Tenet, and so he's had the same new editor for Tenet, Oppenheimer, and this, and I can totally see it. I'm like, yes, they feel different, right?
Yeah.
Like they feel like.
I mean, I haven't seen this, but I think
Inception
I know what you're
feels
talking
a lot different than Oppenheimer. right? And so Oppenheimer feels so similar editing wise to this. Nothing else in terms.
All of his early movies were just like kind of a little more like blurry.
And like just kind of like
darker,
slow. Yeah. It's not. It's hard to explain, but it's much different now.
Yeah.
And his ability to like cross cut and like. He told this story so non-linearly, which the Odyssey is told non-linearly in the original text. He could have fucked that up so many ways. And the fact that he didn't is insane. It's just insane. Like, there's no one doing it like him. There's just no one doing it like him. It's great. Avengers Doomsday trailer dropped today. I already reacted to it.
Yep, I watched your reaction.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
On your reaction?
Yeah.
So handsome.
Thank you.
You look so handsome.
I couldn't focus on anything. What are your thoughts? You watched it.
Yeah.
I have some revised thoughts on earlier.
I'm just out on the whole thing because how can a villain be like more crazy than Thanos?
That's my problem.
It ruined superhero movies for me.
That's
kind
my
of.
problem. Well, you need to get creative. You need to get really creative on how to portray villains.
Yeah, like the dude from the new Avengers, whatever it was called.
Void.
Yeah,
Void?
that was awesome because he wasn't like trying to take over the world.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
That was super cool.
Universe. Yeah,
but the like no one will just be more powerful than Thanos. Like it's just like you gave him the opportunity to do anything.
Anything.
Like literally, they're like this glove I have can do anything ever.
Anything.
Like you're really strong and you have a big army. I could anything.
Anything.
So like I can change time. Like I can be back in the next movie.
Right.
Because I could have just clipped the glove back then or something and been.
So if you're a villain you're gonna need to have a very unique style.
Yeah, so it definitely takes it away from me. Like Thor's like, I fought tons of guys. I've never been as scared as this. It's like, well, all of your friends died, and you,
too.
Yeah. So I'm not like in on that really, and also, I've kind of come to the realization that like the superhero movies are starting to you know how like a superhero movie will never win an Academy Award, really?
Yeah.
Kind of the same vein as like a comedy movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like to me, they're just easy watching, super fun, enjoyable. But like I don't hype up comedy movies. Like people hype up superhero movies.
Right.
So I'm kind of just like, all right, well,
yeah,
I just want to watch it and turn my brain off and be like, that was sick.
Yeah.
But it's like getting the hype of a Christopher Nolan movie, and it'll never get that appreciation.
Close.
Yeah.
Like it's going on the same day as Dune 3. I don't think that's gonna be close.
Yeah, Dune 3 is gonna be
it's
like
a piece of art.
Yeah, it's like literally art. Like
yes,
that cast.
And there's a reason why it already has all the IMAX screens because like everyone knows.
Yeah, like no one in Dune 3 is gonna be like doing some crazy teleportation.
No.
Like there'll be some cool shit in the Avengers movie, but I'm not gonna be like, I'm not gonna be surprised when Chris Evans walks out there.
Yeah. Or like Iron Man or RDJ's Iron Man. I'm gonna be like, all right.
They're gonna be like, how is this possible? I'm gonna be like, oh, well, I'll tell you how it's possible because literally anything is possible.
Yeah. Yes.
In this reality.
Yes.
Yeah. So
my problem was the same as yours, where like there's all the other stuff right that we can talk about, but like you are taking. I give this trailer like a 6 out of 10, 5 or 6 out of 10. You took a bunch of risks, right? Making RDJ Doctor Doom, bringing back Chris Evans. Like, you're doing a lot. X-Men, it's like, oh, are we sure about this? Why does this movie exist? That is like a real question for so long.
I don't think
I was ready for this trailer. What I needed from this trailer for me to be like, oh my God, I'm so in. Because I don't need a lot. Obviously, I'm already a huge fan. Like, I don't need a lot, but I had my doubts. I needed a reason for this movie to exist, and that reason needed to be what you were just hinting at, which is like right now, watching that trailer, Doctor Doom is just Thanos 2.0, but way less intriguing, with way less context, with way less backstory, and less cool right now.
Less build up.
And for some reason RDJ is playing him, which right now is still just like confusing to me. So
I'm sure they'll tie that in.
For sure, I would like to hear that. You know what I mean? And I would have so much preferred, and I'm hoping they do this at some point. I would have so much preferred if the whole point of that trailer was like, and I don't know it, but like, this is one of the theories, but like Steve went back in time. This is the whole trailer. Like Steve went back in time, fucked some shit up because Steve did something selfish for once, which was go back in time, which is kind of interesting because Captain America's the most like selfless character ever. He did something selfish to go back in time. That actually really fucked something up. For some reason, it branched a new timeline where like Tony Stark, his parents get killed when he's an infant, and then he gets abducted by like whatever. Something for me to be like, oh, okay.
Yeah, like no, I'm sure there'll be a twist that like right now in my brain I'm like, oh, I'll never be surprised by what happens in this movie because anything's possible. I already met all the characters.
Yep.
I'm sure they'll have some twists where I'm like, oh, all right, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But
I think you needed to do that now because there's everyone is so like out on this movie that like if you did that now, everyone would be talking about like, damn, like, oh, like Cap fucked that up or like whatever it is. Like, give me a reason and give me like right now he's just Thanos but worse.
Yeah.
It's like I needed to not see him as Thanos. I needed to see some magic. Like his whole thing is like he's a elite like sorcerer. I needed to see that.
Well, he did stop this.
He did this, which is cool and it's a famous comic book thing and like awesome. But like and that first monologue I thought was a Nightcrawler. That is RDJ as Dr. Doom when he's like in that accent. Super cool. That's fun. But like I needed a reason for this movie to exist and I hate this whole they said it actually like really worried me for like the success of this movie. Chris Hemsworth and RDJ did like a promo thing and was just like talking to the fans and it's a very like publicist wrote statement and Chris Evans was like, we're getting ready for this new movie and the stakes have never been higher. Like we're fighting Dr.
Yeah, they're
I'm
just
like
saying that shit.
I'm like, what?
To the point
what
you
do
said.
mean?
To a point you said earlier when you were like, they're taking tons of risks by having. They're taking zero risks because actually the only way they're going to get asses in seats is bring all these famous faces back because no one was going to go watch a new Avengers movie with Anthony Mackie as Captain America and Red Hulk and like half the Guardians of the Galaxy. No one was going to go watch that.
Yeah.
So they had to be like, here's 500 Avengers. That's the only way they're getting people back.
And we'll bring the original X-Men, but they're not the same ones, and they have their comic accurate suits, which is fun, and it's like that is kind of fun. Yeah. But like I'm gonna need something else, and again, it worries me that those X-Men, which are so cool, and again, like there's a real the X-Men have a million different takes on them, and the movies that came out were only one version, and like Cyclops is the coolest character ever in the comics. He wasn't in the movies. I worry that they're only going to be in the movie for like 15 minutes. And then
there's so many characters. How are they all going to be in the movie?
Exactly. So,
I have a question.
Yeah.
Why are we not talking about Dune as much as we're talking about this movie? Is it because you're brainwashing me?
Us as a podcast?
Just like in general.
Oh, we should be.
But I get most of my movie news from you. So are people talking about it and you're just not telling me?
Yes.
Really?
No. There's a lot of chatter about Doomsday because there always is, but the real movie community it's just Dune. Like it's completely like especially like the Twitter community.
It's like let the kids talk.
Let the kid yeah. This is not, and especially like it was an interesting choice by them releasing it the Monday after the Odyssey released. I equated it to like watching the Odyssey and then watching this trailer. Is like coming home after college.
No, it's like and then going to like your cousin's birthday party.
Yeah, and you're like, wow, this is. But
you're like, threw up a bunch of superheroes.
I've done this before. Like, this will be fun. And you're like, this is way less fun.
This is way different
than what I just
This drinking at home versus drinking at college is
way less different. And like the Chris Nolan stuff, like you'll feel it when you watch it. Like there is such a tangible feeling of doing something practically and real. And that I actually thought, and I'm a huge I think CGI artists are brilliant. I think their work on like Infinity War was so good on Thanos. And I don't think it's their fault. I think Marvel's known for like brutal deadlines and everything. I thought that CGI was like pretty mid in that trailer. Like I don't think it was very good. And it feels like sloppy, and our generation especially fucking hates that, as we should. And it's just like, I'm really worried. And like everyone was like, when Cap held the hammer, it was supposed to be this huge moment, and a lot of people were like, I don't know, it's not really doing it for me. And like, why is he in that fit? Like, why does he have the beard and the long hair? Like, what? I don't know. I'm definitely like worried about it for sure. There'll be a lot of moments where I'm like, that was fucking sick. The Shang-Chi versus Gambit fight scene, that'll be awesome, and that'll be 2 minutes, and it'll be great.
Yeah,
and like,
that'll be two people that half the audience has no idea.
I know, and that's a real problem. Like Gambit is Channing Tatum,
and they made a little thing to Loki in this show. It had to be a show reference.
Yes.
I'm not watching that shit.
The problem about that,
the
Loki show is actually really good.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
But of course, there's a million other things that no one's going to watch.
I'm watching
Game of
Thrones. So.
Of course, not close. It also ends, that show, beautifully.
Yeah,
and I won't spoil
let's bring it back. Yeah.
But he is not ended with a sacrifice.
Oh, he dies?
No.
Oh.
He is basically stuck somewhere eternally.
Oh, okay.
So he's not dead.
Yeah, but dude, anything can happen.
But it's just like...
The word eternal doesn't
But
make
it's just... You could have done it like... He's still there.
Dude, they wrapped up Captain America perfectly.
Perfectly.
Yeah, they're just trying to make money, dude.
That's
like, the only reason this movie's happening.
I know, it sucks. And I keep like holding out hope and like...
No.
Oh, like they're going to conjure some really unique storyline. And I'm like, oh. And like a bunch of it's going to take place in the 50s. And I'm like, it seems like none of this movie takes place in the 50s.
No, dude.
You know, if there was that, I'm like, honestly, I'm super in, you know? And then Chris Hemsworth being like, it's impossible. So I'm like, my whole thing was like, they were going to go back in time. But apparently Cap went forward in time, so I'm like, what is happening?
Yeah.
The one intriguing character that they have built in the last few years is Yelena from the Thunderbolts, who doesn't even have a name. She's just Yelena. She's
Isn't that
the new Florence Pugh.
Black Widow's sister?
Black Widow's sister, yeah. So she's basically Black Widow. Like,
She could come back too.
no, she's there.
No, Black Widow.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably. And she fights herself, like Mystique transforms into her. That'll be cool. But like, she's
that was a different Mystique too, right?
That's the OG Mystique. I think not Jennifer Lawrence.
Oh,
that's
OG.
like yeah. That's what's her face? She's married to the guy that goes in Barstool all the time, Rebecca Romijn, I believe.
Oh,
yes,
that guy's hilarious.
Awesome, the best, and he's always like, my wife's so hot.
He was in Kangaroo Jack.
Yes, that guy. Jerry, I think, or something.
Jerry O'Connell.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
So, and again, like Magneto having the long white hair, I'm like, oh, because that's X-Men. I kept saying X-Men 92. It's X-Men 97 in the review. That's like one of the best shows ever. It's that animated show, and like X-Men are so cool. He has the same hair. Again, if they showed Ian McKellen, like at 90, whatever, being like prime Magneto.
Is he alive?
He's in the movie. He's still alive. I would be like, I haven't seen that before. I'm in. They didn't even show that.
No, I'm out.
So I'm
just here for the ride. I'm not seriously watching it for like.
I'm kind of not anymore either, which
really
sucks.
They're losing even you.
They are kind of losing me. Damn. And obviously, like, look, it could just be the movie. It could be
Spider-Man though.
I'm really excited about Spider-Man. I think Spider-Man's.
Is Spider-Man even going to be in this movie?
I don't know. They said no.
Is Doctor Strange?
That's
my guy.
He's on the cast list, but I haven't seen anything about him. Spider-Man, they said he's not going to be in the movie, and I believe it because I don't know when that kid would have possibly shot that movie. He was on the Odyssey for like 6 months,
True.
And then he shot Spider-Man.
Yeah, they're also going to be like, oh, by the way, no one remembers Spider-Man. It's like that's the one thing you're sticking with.
Yeah, I know, and I'm like, well, that's actually kind of intriguing.
Yeah.
I'm in on Spider-Man because of Chris Nolan, because like Tom Holland did that and then went back and was like, hey, on a real set. I think Spider-Man's going to be fun, but.
I just think they're dragging it out too long. But good for them. They're probably making trillions of dollars and spending it well.
Spider-Man or Avengers?
Just like Marvel people.
Yeah, it sucks. They're going to do a whole like reboot. I don't know. It's so stupid.
I got a good movie question for you.
Yes, let's hear it.
All right. This is a task I was given from a coworker.
Okay.
Who, this is actually a fun prompt for people to think about at home. And I guess you can come back to me with whatever you say. Mm-hmm. This kid has like literally never seen a movie.
Okay.
Never seen a movie. Like, not really. He said he watched a ton of, like, Adam Sandler, and he's seen a couple movies. Like, he said he watched Good Will Hunting when he was a kid, but, like, doesn't remember it.
Okay.
He just keeps saying, how do you like damn apples?
Okay.
I was like, yep, you've seen it, but...
Who is this?
Will Marani.
Oh,
my boss's son, who has never really, like, not a big movie guy. But he wants to get into it, and he just watched Shutter Island.
Oh, nice.
And I think he watched Obsession and was like, oh, movies are great. And then watched Shutter Island. He was like, dude, I need to get into movies.
Totally.
So he was like, dude, can you give me a list of like movies to watch? I was like, I can totally mold your entire movie experience.
How fun is that?
But he wants them to be like kind of Shutter Island vibe, that like super intriguing, maybe like twist ending, but like legit like watchable like crazy movies. So I'm gonna put together a list of like a ton of movies, but I came up with like 10 in my brain. Just it took me like off the top of my head. 10 movies that I would show someone who has like never seen movies before.
What a good prompt.
Yeah. So if you want to hear mine or
let me hear yours.
And then honorable mentions or whatever.
Yeah.
I went not off the beaten path. Like if it was me, like I'll probably change the list, but just these are like 10 movies that I think you should always see. But I would always have like a Western in there just to switch it up, like a not a musical, like a biopic or something.
Good one.
Just to like diversify it, but I think I'm not going to give him those because that doesn't seem like he wants to on. So not in order. I said Goodfellas,
nice,
Good Will Hunting,
yep,
Inception, Gladiator, Shawshank, Fight Club, Seven, The Departed, Usual Suspects, and Interstellar.
Those are brilliant.
I was like 10. Those are 10 movies that'll like get you, and then you could chop it up with anyone at the bar. That's the thing. He's like, I want to be able to chop it up.
Oh, for sure.
Anything.
Interstellar is a great one to have.
And then like obviously there's some series that I was like, go watch.
Right.
I think the 5 series I would say are like Oceans, Star Wars. Like he's never seen any of these. Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, and Dune.
Yeah, there's so many.
Yeah. I know, but that's not like.
No, it's not like.
Yeah. And by the end, he's not going to be watching those at the end. Serious. I'm talking about like legit serious movies.
Yeah. based on like his Shutter Island take, it's tough like because he seems like a guy that like you could just watch any of the Chris Nolan movies and probably really enjoy them.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say like Oppenheimer yet. I would say like
that's a little too
Inception
much.
or The Dark Knight.
Yeah.
I would say like.
But I wasn't going superhero movies.
Fair. I think if I pick one, it would be The Dark Knight, just because you could watch that and be like, this is a awesome crime thriller. You could throw Heat in there maybe.
Heat
could have. I would throw Prisoners in there. I would throw Prisoners in there.
He does like.
I would throw Prisoners in there. Usual Suspects, I was gonna say, that's a great one. Interstellar for sure, just for like the bar talking about everything.
Yeah.
You say Gladiator, right?
Gladiator, yeah.
He'd love that. Has to be Good Will Hunting. What about some Tarantino stuff? I think.
So my honorable mentions were.
I think Django's important because you look at Christoph Waltz, and probably the same goes for Inglourious Basterds with the same actor, but you look at Christoph Waltz in Django, and you're like, what is that? Never seen that type of performance ever.
Yeah, you know? He's also a finance guy, so I said not like Big Short. Oh yeah, Wolf.
Has to watch that. That is such a watchable movie.
Yeah.
It has so many guys in it.
The Big Short too.
Big Short's great. Big Short's great because he'll be like, whoa, editing.
Yeah.
Like editing styles.
Blade Runner.
Original or 2049? New one? Yeah.
It's crazy. La La Land.
That's Denis too.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
That's what I was going to ask you earlier.
Yeah.
La La Land.
Yep.
Like Ray is if I were to recommend a
I'm
biopic.
not a big biopic guy.
Yeah, the Johnny Cash one.
Yeah. I'll go King Richard.
For biopic.
Yeah.
310 to Yuma is like my favorite Western,
Yeah,
so I would recommend that. True Grit, also Matt Damon, one of my favorite Westerns.
I haven't seen True Grit either.
And then I said Django / Bastards. Mm-hmm. The Town.
Oh, The Town should definitely be on there. Also The Departed, which you said.
Black Mass.
He was like it for sure. If we're going off his like stuff, yeah. I mean,
there's like if I was going like movies that are like my movies, I would obviously give him a bunch of other stuff. But I was just like those are kind of I was just wondering.
That's a great
what
list
your
to
take
start
was.
off with. I love that list. I'm trying to think of
kind
like,
of a fun prompt. Like so that was
Royale.
No, but that was like
one.
No, but like I would never give him one. No, but for series,
So true.
Yeah.
I think he'd love like the Dark Knight trilogy, obviously.
Like if I was forming someone's opinion on movies, I would make them watch like Animal House.
Right.
But that's different than
he's already starting to form.
Maybe the Truman Show.
What about like Rocky? Is that his vibe? You think or no?
No.
A little too like.
He'll be like scrolling on his phone. It's too slow.
Fair. Yeah. So probably not anything early.
That's why in my honorable mention for series was Godfather, but like I don't. Maybe like Social Network.
Yeah. Ooh, Social Network's a great one. Any Sorkin ones? Let's see other Sorkin ones.
I think Goodfellas.
Yeah, for the old stuff.
Yeah.
We just get it all.
Zodiac maybe.
Oh, Zodiac's good. Zodiac's good for that vibe for sure.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of other ones.
Martian.
Yeah, The Martian's sneaky slow.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of. I don't know if I would put that on that list for him.
Yeah.
Those are great ones though.
Yeah,
I'll keep thinking on that, but those are definitely the
kind of a fun prompt.
Super fun. Wolf, has he not seen Wolf of Wall Street? That should arguably be his first watch. Probably.
Yeah, I don't know.
That should be his first watch.
I'm gonna give him a huge list and see.
That movie is like
I would make someone watch Rudy.
Yeah.
And the Muppets, just like a bunch of classics.
Yeah, the classics.
American Psycho, he might like.
Yeah, that's an interesting watch for sure. But he liked Obsession, right? So
yeah,
that's fair.
Just make him watch like Hamnet.
Yeah. Keep watching.
Like Superbad, he should probably watch.
Oh, definitely should watch.
Oh, he hasn't seen Uncut Gems.
Wow. Yeah, that's a different one. I can't. Like the director of that movie is.
He's probably seen.
The director of that movie is Agamemnon.
Really?
Yeah. Crazy. It's so crazy.
That's weird.
You know the guy in Oppenheimer who is the foreign guy. I forget his name, but he's like obsessed with the hydrogen bomb. He's like, they would always build a bigger bomb.
Yeah.
Like that guy. He is him. That's him.
Oh, okay.
Benny Safdie.
Moneyball.
Directed The Smashing Machine. Oh, Moneyball. What a good call.
A lot of Brad Pitt in here.
So yeah, any Sorkin. Sorkin or Nolan feels right up his alley.
Mystic River, so good.
Oh, Spotlight. That's a different vibe for sure, but it's a little bit like uncovering, investigating.
He also just watched
Knives Out,
Green Book.
Maybe not. Oh, Green Book, banger, Oscar winner.
Yeah.
Put Spotlight on there.
I haven't
Boston
seen that.
too. You didn't see Spotlight?
No.
Oh, so good.
What was the other one you just said?
Mystic River.
Nah, that's a good list.
Yeah, I think so.
Give me the beat,
Nice.
goes free my soul.
Batman 2 got delayed again.
Damn it.
Why even do the movie? I don't think there's a bunch coming out next year. We're kind of getting hampered this
There'll
year.
always be something.
And the Batman was supposed to be 2027.
It's like quarterback classes. There'll always be something.
True, right? The Batman, there'll always be something to talk about come draft cycle.
Yeah.
2028. Or 2027? No, 2028.
2028.
The list of like.
When did the first one come out?
2021, I think.
So
it was like Matt Reeves in that time versus Chris Nolan. It was like Batman Begins, The Prestige, The Dark Knight, Inception, The Dark Knight Rises, and then like Interstellar. So it's like he made all of those movies in the same time period, or like something insane.
That's
like,
wild.
What are we doing, dude? Yeah, it was literally that. Probably not Interstellar, but all those other movies.
Yeah.
Chris Nolan did in the same time period. Like that Matt Reeves has done one movie. Whatever, dude. Alrighty, anything else?
I think my phone's officially not working. I can't send a text, so something's up.
Brutal.
Whatever. All right.
Thanks for
109 in the books.
Yes, sir.
We will see you for 1010.
Yes, 110.
1010. We're going to do 1,000 without you.
Alright, bye.